What's up, y'all? This is Quace Fulton Mini Me right here. If you can see me, let's see if you can see me there as well. Today we're going to talk about this guy's video. It's People Will Never Make Money. I'm missing a title. Let me do this. Why Making Money in MLM is Impossible. So I'm going to play this first off. I just want to address that this first misconception that he has is if if it was impossible, there wouldn't be people like Ray Higdon, Kim Claver, Tim Sales, Ray Higdon's wife, Fraser Brooks, his father, Brian Tracy. I mean, there's so many people that have made money, and not the ones that made millions. People who just make 50,000 a year, 60,000 a year, 100,000 a year. I mean, they're not necessarily don't have to be on YouTube. You won't hear about them, but they do. I don't know the numbers, but it's large of how many people run a business from home. There's tax write-offs, things like that. So anyway, we'll get into it. I won't do this guy's whole video. I'll just break some of his
Industry would
misconceptions
refer
down.
to as a miserable loser with a broke mindset who failed at life and now just wants to tear others down and stop them from pursuing their dreams as my way of getting back at the world. But today, thanks to this book, Ponzinomics by Robert Fitzpatrick,
I have no idea what that book says, Ponzinomics, but I'm pretty sure, at least the events that I've been in, are they a little hypey? Yeah, they're hypey. I mean, hey, you go to a Tony Robbins seminar, a self-help seminar, they're going to be hypey like that. But and there's been I'm not throwing them under the bus, but what was the name of this group called? It was in the 80s. Leadership? No. I forget the name. It they were really trying to teach you how to just be a better person. Now it could be cultish. I will say this. It could be cultish, depends on who you following, but that's not on the person. Like Scientology, when they first get you in there, there's a lot of logical stuff in there. You're like, whoa, all right. Till the end, they gotcha. Now, anyway, I'm getting off tangent. Here we go.
I'm able to present to you the simplest visual model that exists to explain why becoming successful in an MLM is mathematically impossible, regardless of your level of effort or your mindset. Let's begin with a model where I join
That's just I don't agree with him. Sorry, dude.
a multi-level marketing company and I recruit 5 people. There's now a total of 6 people in the company, including the person at the top, who is eligible to earn money from the compensation plan because they recruited 5 people underneath them. But those 5 people.
Okay, one particular thing he left out, which is a major thing, is these people, these 5 people, have bought a product. Now, if he doesn't mention it, which I think he's confusing what he's explaining, which seems like a Ponzi scheme, which there's a difference because the Ponzi scheme was done by a guy named Charles Ponzi in the early 1900s. And people would give him money, so he was on top, and give him money, and he'd say, "Hey, give me 45 days, and I'll give you double your money back. But you have to go find somebody to give you the amount of money to give to me, and I'll pay you back." Uh, anyway,
People can't earn anything from the compensation plan because they don't yet have anyone under them.
so right there, that's not true. First, he failed to mention maybe he mentioned they got paid, but if you sell a product, so let's say it's a $200 package, that's usually what I get. You get 20 bucks your first sale. So this person here gets 20 bucks. These people have just joined the business. And if they're doing usually when you say recruit, that means somebody says, okay, I want to basically, this company's already made the product, they'll ship the product. Basically, I'm a franchisee, but I can do it for like 200 bucks a month, meaning you're buying this product. So monthly, you get 10% of that. So maybe you get 10 bucks. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks you get from 5 customers, and you could teach them how to get 5 customers. We'll just go with that model. But no, that you don't have to stop at 5 because you need to eat. A couple of customers a day is nice because you get paid. Like if you get let's say 3 sales a day, that's a day's pay in some places, $60. Um, but anyway, you can get as many customers as you want. You can get as many customer, like you can have 10,000 customers you got yourself, and you get paid for it, no matter what these people do.
So as it stands right now, 1 in 6 people in the entire company are eligible to earn money from the compensation plan. That means that about 80% of the people in the company are not eligible to earn anything.
That's not true. If they join as a business partner, then they're eligible. They just get paid on their efforts, their results. No customers, no payment. You know what I mean?
go down another layer and say that all 5 people in this layer each successfully recruited 5 more people. So we now have another layer of recruits in the company, totaling 25 people. 5 times 5, 25.
Okay, these 5 people that got 5, this person that got 5 made a commission on, let's say keep the $200 model. So he made $200. We'll make $100 a month if he keeps that customer base. This person made the same, this person made the same, this person made the same, this person, right? And whatever these people are that just joined, they don't have any customers, so they're not going to get paid. Just like you don't work any hours, you're not going to get a paycheck if you didn't work.
Out of the 31 people in this company right now, 25 in this layer, 5 in this layer, and the person on the top who started it all, 25 people are not eligible to earn anything from the compensation plan because they don't have anyone under them.
Again, he's talking about a Ponzi scheme, but everybody's eligible if they're a business partner. Now, again, I must stress this. A lot of people, it doesn't work out like that. If it worked out like that, that'd be great. But a lot of people don't do anything. Just think about school. Everybody goes to school, but they're A students, B students, C students, DF students. Sometimes you get a D and F business partner where they just want the money to roll in themselves. They don't really do the training. Their attitude's crappy. Then you got the C student that might just do enough to make a little bit to pay for their products, and that's all. But the potential's there. The B student does stuff, but maybe doesn't it's not all in it, and then they make, 50,000, 70,000, they teach a few people. That's good. And then you got the ones that are A students, A plus students who go all in and they do a lot in a short amount of time, but it's all training. It's all what you do daily. So anyway.
Still, around 80% of people in the company are not eligible to earn anything. The percentage of people who are eligible to earn money from the compensation plan remains fixed, and it continues this way. Let's go another layer. These 25.
He's correct. It remains fixed because you get paid on your effort. Everybody gets the same, so the opportunity is there for everybody. It's a very fair payment system. Hey, you tell you get 10,000 customers, we pay you well. You get 2 customers, we'll give you that you earn.
People all successfully recruit 5 people. So now we have another layer with 125 people. Out of 156 people in the company, 125 of them aren't eligible to earn anything because they have no one under them. Still, 80% of the people are not eligible to earn anything. If we expanded this model even further and applied the very generous assumption that every person in every layer successfully.
By the way, what he didn't put in there, especially if he's again confusing a Ponzi scheme with network marketing, is the products you buy. He'll get to this, but the products you buy, that's a tax write-off. It's towards your business. He'll get to this part.
Recruited 5 new people who stayed in the company, we would very quickly start to see the number of people in this company balloon. By the time we get to the 5th layer, we would have 3,125 people on the bottom level. If we add up every layer beneath the person who started it all, we have 3,905 people in the company. Out of 3,905 people, 3,125 on the bottom layer are not eligible to earn anything. Still, the vast majority, 80%. The next layer up of 625 people, or 16% of the total number of people in the company, will
He's super generalizing too. Like it's crazy.
also lose money because they each only have 5 people underneath them, which means they're only going to be eligible for the lowest available bonus the compensation plan has to offer. In an
Again, it has to do with production. You get the lowest available bonus because that's everybody starts there, even the top ones.
MLM, having 5 people under you is not enough to make the riches that they.
He's correct because you want customers daily. Just think, we have a store. I have a brick and mortar store. If we just thought we were going to make money off 5 customers, we'd be crazy. You know, they present it like that so you can see it in a geometric shape, but meaning like it works like this. It's not going to be perfect like this, but it works like this. He's taking this literal. You need to get customers monthly. You need to talk to people monthly. This is how you build a business. You get customers and business partners. You need training to do that. I mean, every business needs more than 5 customers.
Tell you you're going to make. Plus, we still have to factor in the monthly fees that these people are paying.
Okay, so he's talking about monthly fees, which again, he's leaving out a whole lot. You're leaving out a whole lot, dude. Shame on you. Is when you buy a product like so, I'm gonna stop eating these at last. You buy this product. This is a digestive aid from the company. It's probiotic I use. Matter of fact, I got to take it actually soon. Um, for good health, I take it every month. Well, between this, a multivitamin, antioxidant, and that is a tax write-off because that's what is required. You need there's a certain amount of money that you spend with the company where they allow you to get paid pay well, like earn residuals and commission. So that's about 150 bucks. Now this money, that's 150 bucks. I would spend it at a nutrition store, like whatever the nutrition store is around here. I already was buying a meal replacement shake, multivitamins, antioxidants. I already was buying that. So now I took this money, bought it from this company and said, we'll pay you to promote our shit, right? And that's a tax write-off. Now, the other fees, like let's say if you have a website, because they give you a generic site, but if you're going to do business, you need to brand yourself. That's all part of it. And you pay, let's say you pay 125 for a platform that holds your web pages and you got your CRM. So that's 125. And then you pay for traffic. Let's say you pay a few hundred a month for traffic. Say you're paying like 600 a month to run your network marketing business. Now, you can talk to any business, and that's just in the beginning, if the more customers you get, the more. So these monthly fees, not only will they be tax write-offs, also, that's just operational cost of a business. That's what it is. Again, if you're doing a Ponzi scheme, if shame on the network marketing company that's not telling you this, this is what you have to do. Now, your goal is to obviously make your money back monthly, and then you're in the profit, and you use your money, as wise, be a good steward with your money as well. But those are things. But again, it's a tax write-off. These are operational costs for a business. So I don't know what business you run. Even if he's doing a YouTube channel, he's got to put the time in. He's got to wear the shirt. You got to spend money on that and all the stats. You do your research, and I don't know what he's selling. He's hating, but he's still that's operational costs. It's far cheaper than operating a McDonald's or a Taekwondo studio. You need to pay for the building. I mean, we have a brick and mortar business. You got to pay a lot up front for your employees and everything way before you make money. So
and the amount of time that they put in to recruit those 5 people. When you consider all of that, they are nowhere close to breaking even. So 80% of the people.
how many businesses haven't broken even? Like you buy McDonald's for $1 million, it might take you 5 to 7 years to break even. I mean, this is business, real estate. You pay money for your class license and all the clothes you gotta wear and the marketing you got to do, and you're not making shit until you sell a house, and then you got to pay taxes on that. Come on, man.
people are not eligible to earn anything. 16% are making so little that they're still in the red. What about the next layer up? 125 people in the third layer. Well, if 96% of people in a company losing money wasn't enough to show you that this is a scam,
That's a crazy number, but it's true. 90% of the people don't make large amount of money. But let me ask you this. They're 90% of the people, the top echelon of people in the world that make the most money make as much as 90% of the people in the world. So what do you think the difference is? They know something we don't, right? Basketball, just in the NBA, there's upper echelon people because guess what? They produce, they make the points, they put asses in seats, so they get the big contracts. I don't know.
this layer of 125 people is also going to lose money. Based on the number of recruits in the downlines of this 125 people, it actually looks like they might start making some money. But wait, the CEO of the company who started it all just decided that in a few weeks, there's going to be a big company-wide event in Texas, and you absolutely cannot miss it. There's going to be celebrity
But oh,
appearances. There's going to be musical performances.
sounds like the Democratic Party. Like when Kamala was running, they got Beyonce and Eminem and Barack came out and said, "Yo, vote for her because she's the one." They do it all the time. Now, do companies have events? Yeah. The events I've gone to have to do with training. Do I have to go? No. They even have an option that you can do it online. I don't know how old this video is, but well, he's got a cell phone, so you can do videos. If it's in Florida, he's going to say something.
Going to be speeches by all of the top mentors and leaders in the company, and you absolutely cannot miss the knowledge that the elders are going to bestow upon you.
People go to see Tony Robbins, Les Brown, I think, still, I don't know. All the motivational speakers I see on Instagram, they go see, they drop every word. They're like, oh my God, he spoke. Get out of here.
Now, let's say you're in this layer of 125 people. Now you have to figure out how to get from wherever you live, let's say Florida, to Texas. You have to figure out your flight. You have to pay for a hotel. You have to pay for your Uber or other.
Look, I've known people for jobs do that. They flew out, paid for their all stuff to just find a job. So if you want to, it's not something you have to do, but if you want to go and get involved in a company, that's on you. Does it cost? Yeah. But guess what? It's a tax write-off if you're doing business correctly. You failed to mention that because guess what? Network marketing is a legit business.
Form of transportation, your food. Plus, you have to pay for the ticket to the event itself. Based on what MLMs typically charge for their events, you're going to be paying anywhere between $300 and $500.
Okay. Now I went to an event, and it depends on how many days you go. It was $60 for the day for me. I wanted to go to one. If I went to two, I would have done 120. I mean, hey, things cost money. It costs to pay the people who are going to speak. It costs to have refreshments there, to pay the staff. I mean, dude, what do you want? I mean, this mentality of give me stuff for free so I can make lots of money is crazy.
USD for one ticket to this event. You can see how quickly and easily these costs are going to eat up the money that we're making from the compensation plan. Members of this layer are also encouraged to buy tickets for the members of their downline who can't afford.
That's not true. Nobody's ever said that to me.
It. There's a couple reasons for this. Firstly, paying for the tickets of your downline is a great way of holding something over their head in the future.
Look, I don't know what he's talking about. That's never happened. Maybe that happened to him. Then he was dealing with some shady people. Aren't there shady people everywhere, though? The shady people in the government, the shady people in the police force, the shady people in the teachers union. I mean,
and guilting them if they
don't blame it on the industry.
ever expressed doubts about the company. Secondly, getting your recruits to this event where they're undoubtedly going to listen to hours upon hours of mindless motivational babble from the top leaders in the company is a great way of reinforcing the doctrine of the company and making sure that your recruits are even more motivated next month to get out there and recruit more people who are going to contribute to your downline. Thirdly, paying
Okay, what do you want people to do? You don't want people to go to events, get motivated, get around people that are doing the business, maybe get some tips from them to say, hey man, what have you been doing to get more customers? That's not okay. I mean, I worked at Nordstrom. They had a half yearly sale and a half and an anniversary sale. I mean, they would get us together and hype us out. Go out there and sell those shoes, even if they don't need them. Bring out 5 pair. I mean, that's just business, dude. What are you doing now? You're promoting whatever you're promoting right now. You put in effort.
your downlines tickets makes you a good leader and it shows your upline
As far as buying tickets, that no, I wouldn't do that.
how committed you are and how much you believe in the system. So now any profits that this layer of 125 people was hoping to make is very quickly and easily relinquished back to the people at the very top of the company.
How? That's crazy. How? How's it relinquished? If those 125 people have customers, now does he get a percentage of that? Yeah, because he recruited them. But that's the point. So, but it's not paid out by the company, just maps it out 10%, 5% on whatever level they're on. I mean, I'm not really sure what he's trying to. That's not true. If that's just not a true statement.
Who are throwing this event. And that's just for one event. Typically, big MLMs put on these mega events once every couple of months at least. And we haven't even talked about the additional materials that the top people in the company encourage everyone to purchase as mandatory mindset training: books, ebooks, motivational webinars.
Okay. All that has to do with business. People who want to start their business, they go to business school, don't you? Don't you go to college? It costs to pay the professors, you get the books. You can get these books anyway. That's all about doing business. They say, hey, look, this gets your mindset right. This is a great book. I mean, hell, my bookshelf is full of books of stuff to get better. I mean, that's just what you do.
T-shirts with your team's name or logo written on it are all things
Not sure about the logo and shit.
sold to people in the company for profit on top of the monthly fees they already pay.
Look, they're a company. Do they want people to buy their products? But since they're basically doing it on word of mouth, how do you get the word out? So I believe this guy is confused. He is mixing Ponzi scheme with network marketing, and they're just really two different things. And in network marketing, people, there are lots of people that don't make money, but it's more on the person. Just like we'll just use basketball. There are a lot of people that love basketball and want to play professional. Do they make it? No. I mean, some are not tall enough, some are have talent, but maybe they got drug problems or self-sabotage problems. There's some that have talent, but they just not don't fit in. It's a business. So all I want to say is that
These are all things that contribute to the fact, yes, it is a fact that 99% of people in every MLM company ever lose money. And as far as the process,
again, he's correct as far as if people are trying and don't do what they're supposed to or should do, just like any business in the world that's ever been in and out of business. That's it. So, hey, I'm gonna end it there. I think I've had enough of this guy misinforming you. So, if you got some value out of this or need some questions answered about what network marketing really is, I really enjoy it. I think it's a great way for regular everyday people like me and you to make side money, whether it's 500, 2,000 extra. Because hey, if you're out there and you're getting a second job, you probably should do, in my opinion, network marketing might be something you want to look at. It's going to cost you money to start like any other business, but it can it can grow more than your hours and it saves you money and time. So, hey, if you want to get on a quick or take a look at my PDF, it's you get your free PDF. You click the link down below wherever you're at on YouTube or Facebook. You got to DM me. Um, you get the free PDF and you can see how to make your first 500 and exactly what to do. All right. See you on the next video.